Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. So today, I have a lot of Pokebank stuff on my team, including an HP Fire Cradily, which is so beautiful, but it's not actually like directly from Pokemon Bank. I had someone breed it for me. Anyways, and as you'll see, my opponent's team is kind of a higher tier, but it was still a really good battle. Anyways, let's get into it. And it was actually a really close match. Oh, before the battle starts, don't forget to leave a like down below if you enjoy. Alright, so, I'm gonna be leading out with my Regice, and he's gonna be leading out with his, Donphan. Sorry, I couldn't remember that. I predicted his Donphan, because Donphan generally carries Stealth Rocks, and now the Pokemon Bank is out, and I didn't want to deal with that. So, I'm gonna lead out with Regice. I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam, and I know I can take anything this thing wants to go for, even if it carries Stone Edge. I'm pretty sure I can take one of those. I'm gonna knock him down to his Sturdy right here. Regice is actually ridiculously bulky, especially because, well, because I carry the Assault Vest, and this thing has base 300 special defense with an Assault Vest, which is, too much. Okay, so I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam and knock out his Donphan now, because that thing was irritating, and I don't have to deal with it anymore. Now he's gonna go out into his Conkeldurr, and this thing was the, this thing was the only issue that I had against his team, really. I'm going to go out in my offensive Shiny Camerupt. This thing is from just directly from Pokemon Bank. If you can't tell, I have no patience with breeding Shinies. He's going to go for the Drain Punch because he wants to get off as much damage on my Regice as he can. And obviously I switched out because I don't want to deal with that. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and burn him, hoping that he is Iron Fist instead of Guts, because if he's Guts, I'm kind of screwed. Oh, sorry, I went for Lava Plume, hoping for the burn. This turn, I'm going to go directly for the burn, and I really wanted to get burn on him, because if he is not the Guts variant, I'm sitting nice and dry. But he is the Guts variant, and I am kind of screwed, because now I have a burned Conkeldurr, and that's sort of an issue. So, now he's going to take some burn damage. I'm going to go out into my Leafeon. Funny story, I didn't actually mean to make this thing shiny, but I did it on accident, and I like shiny Leafeon now, so yeah. I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade right here, and it's actually going to do quite a bit. He's going to go for the Ice Punch, and this is my other defensive Pokemon, being Leafeon, and it's actually going to take that really well, considering that's a ×2 Conkeldurr. That's like if Conkeldurr got Swords Dance, it went for Swords Dance and then Ice Punch, essentially, because it's burned, but right here, I'm going to go for another Leaf Blade, and I don't think it directly knocks it out, but the burn does knock it out, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait, sorry. He's going to go for Drain Punch this turn, and he will knock me out, and he's going to heal enough back to the point where a burn will not kill him, but I can obviously go out into something faster than Conkeldurr and knock him out. Here, I make a misplay, and I go out into my Zangoose named Pillows, because why not? And he expected me to have the Quick Attack, which was a slight issue, because I'm not running a Quick Attack Zangoose, I'm actually running a Choice Scarf Zangoose. So I'm going to go out into my Regice, predicting the Mach Punch, just so I can sack it off. He, like I said, thinks I carry the Quick Attack variant with Toxic Orb, but I do not. So now he's going to go out into his Configuratus, and I'm going to go for the Ice Beam on this thing. Generally, these things are defensive, not specially defensive, so it's not going to take it too well. It takes it decently, though. He's going to go for the Shadow Ball, and it's going to do, like, 20 damage. Like I said, too much special defense. I'm not even invested in special defense. If I was, it would be ridiculous. Now he's going to go out into his Conkeldurr, because after one turn of burn, he would most likely die from whatever I was going to hit him with. So that thing is finally gone. I am no longer entirely threatened of his team. So now he's going to go out into his beautiful shiny Scizor. And I do not want to, or I'm going to go ahead and stay in and take the Bullet Punch, because there's not much on my team that wants to take it other than Regice, because he's already at low enough health to the point where he can't do too much more. So a Bullet Punch will definitely take me out from that range, especially since I'm not defensive. I bet a Regirock could have taken it from there, though. So now I'm going to go out into my Zebstrika. This is my Choice Spec Zebstrika. I'm just going to go for an Overheat, because I want to get that thing dead as soon as possible. That thing is extremely frightening. He's going to go out into his Gliscor, and Gliscor is not going to enjoy this Overheat very much, and I know I'm faster than Gliscor, especially since they run max HP, max defense usually, so I wasn't worried about him outspeeding me. So I'm going to leave him with a little bit of HP, and I'm going to go for another overheat this turn, hoping that I do not miss, because if I did, that would have sucked. And like I said, I'm faster, and I will knock out the Gliscor, luckily enough. So now that thing is gone, and that thing was also pretty frightening, but I do carry HP Ice on my Zebstrika. Ignore the name, I just genned it wrong. So I'm going to switch out right here because I can't do too much more with -4 on my Zebstrika. So now I'm going to go out in a Cradily, and sadly enough, Cradily does pretty much nothing this match. So that kind of sucks. But, I mean, it still does a little bit, I guess. So I'm going to get burned right here, which does not matter because I am a Life Orb special variant of Cradily. I am not the bulky set or the Swords Dance set because I don't like those sets. He's going to go out with Latias, and I'm going to go for the Energy Ball. And Latias is going to say, thank you, may I have another, because that thing resists it, and it's going to do nothing. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and go for the Recover, seeing how much I can get back, because I wanted to be able to go for that, especially since I have Life Orb. I didn't want to risk going for the Ancient Power on this thing and then losing more HP and dying in one turn. Although right here I realize that I am going to have to go for the Ancient Power if I want to get any damage off on this thing. And the sad part is that I'm actually going to go ahead and get the stat boost, which is so upsetting because it's like, why couldn't I have gotten that when I didn't use Ancient Power? Because that makes sense. Don't worry. It still sucks that I got it though. It's like a kick in the nuts because even if I didn't have a Life Orb, I would have died from the burn. So it was kind of upsetting. Now I'm going to go out into Pillows because I know I can outspeed this thing and go for a Night Slash or a Return. And he's going to stay in and I guess try and Side Shock me. I'm going to go for the Night Slash. It's not quite going to kill, which is extremely upsetting because Zangoose cannot take a hit for its entire life. Yeah, base 60 defense is too much. Now I'm going to go out into my Zebstrika. I believe this is my last Pokemon at this point. Right here, I'm contemplating whether to go for an Overheat or a Thunderbolt. I decide on Thunderbolt because I know it's going to take this thing out, and that's the only way I can even win at this point, is going for a Thunderbolt, because Overheat would lower my special defense too much, and like HP Ice wouldn't make any sense because it doesn't hit Scissors super effectively. So I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt on Cofagrigus. It's not going to knock it out. He misses a Will-O-Wisp, which actually does not matter. But we will have a play coming up next turn that actually matters so much. Well, not a play, but some hacks that happen. So he's going to go into his Scizor, his last Pokemon, the last Pokemon face-off. And I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt right here. And it is going to get a crit. The crit mattered so much, because he's going to go for a Swords Dance this turn, which will not knock me out, and I will be able to go for one more Thunderbolt and knock this guy out. So that was a very, very close match, 1-1, and it was a really fun match, actually. So, I don't understand why he went for the Swords Dance, though. He could have easily gone for a U-turn and then knocked me out from there. So I'm not sure what was going on with that, but it was still a good match nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.